CBS News has new polling out of several key Senate races that could determine the balance of power in Washington. CBS News Executive Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto joins us now to break down some of these numbers. Hey there, Anthony. Good to see you. So walk us through some of your latest findings. I mean, I know we're all focused on battleground races on the presidential level, but there are some really fascinating key Senate races here as well.
There are indeed. And so I'm glad you asked, right? In a presidential year, we often get distracted and say, well, what about the Senate? But the Senate is up this year. It is competitive. I think there are about a half dozen, maybe a little more, Senate seats that are going to determine control. These are two of them. Maybe not the most endangered, as you'll see from this polling right here. Incumbent Tammy Baldwin up in this one, 7 points in Wisconsin, right? And then in Pennsylvania, you get, again, incumbent Bob Casey up here over Dave McCormick, pretty sizably, okay? Again, 7 points. Couple of important things here. One is that in both cases, they're running ahead of the presidential candidate, Joe Biden, right? I just showed you these 7 points lead, and I'll scroll over here just to remind everybody, in these states, you've got Biden in Michigan in this case and at +2, and then Pennsylvania, he's down 1 in each of those, right? So they're running ahead of the president. That's certainly of note. On the other hand, you're going to look at those. Some folks will read the tea leaves and go, well, they're under 50%. And that means they don't already have enough support to kind of lock in where they need to be. So things could certainly change at that point. But those are the two key things I think about there. Both incumbents, you know, you might go and say maybe Ohio, maybe Montana are more vulnerable seats for the Democrats, but these will certainly be two others that we'll be watching, Caitlin.
Yes, certainly keeping an eye on those. Let's go back to the presidential, Anthony, because there are some, big concerns about third-party candidates and kind of the impact that they will have on this election, specifically RFK Jr. You have some data. What's that telling us? What can you tell us?
Sure. Well, it depends who might be concerned here, right? If we put Kennedy on the ballot test in Michigan, where he's on the ballot now, along with Jill Stein, this is how it shapes up. Actually, it ends up still the same at +2 Biden, right? But we've got 9% Kennedy. Now, I want to say a couple of things about third-party candidates here. One is that historically, don't know what's going to happen here, historically, they poll much better than they actually get. Why is that? Everybody should know, like, for context going forward, a lot of the people who say they're going to vote for a third-party candidate might switch at the last moment because they want to back somebody that they think has a better chance to win. Sometimes these aren't the kind of voters who typically show up at all. And when we ask the question, pundits do this all the time, who are they pulling from? I'll tell you a couple of things. Some of these Kennedy voters look like they might agree more with Donald Trump on a number of issues, right? Finances being one of them. So that's certainly something to watch going forward. The other part, though, is are they people who would be likely to vote at all? So it's not a direct one-to-one as that ballot test comes in, who they pull from. Anyway, that's the story out of Michigan, Caitlin.
No, that's important context. And as we know, these races are so close, so all of those margins will count. Anthony Salvanto, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.